Hi, everybody. It's Ali Sweeney. I am so happy to be here with you this morning. This is a Sunday morning meditation with the Heart Coherence Collaborative, and we're excited to have you here. I'm in Denver, Colorado, and so it is a holiday weekend for me. And if you are also in the United States, I'm impressed. You made it. It's a holiday weekend and you're here. And that shows great commitment to your meditation practice, which is wonderful. Thank you so much for being here this morning. I am going to, hello, everybody, into the chat. I'm going to pop into the chat how you can join the Heart Coherence Collaborative private community. It is full of amazing people who are on this journey of living from the heart, creating from the heart. And it's what I've found about it is that it's just wonderfully supportive to be around people who are focusing on this aspect of their lives. It is so refreshing to be with people who want to do this too. So I encourage you to check it out. That link will give you a 7-day free trial of the community. So come on in and check it out. So today, where we are headed, in these classes, I like to just set up the meditation a little bit. So when I was thinking about this meditation and what I wanted to do today, what happened was I saw an image. And the image was of this path that went down deep into the earth. And what was happening was that we were all skipping and dancing and laughing along that path. And I found this image so fun because what I thought was represented by this path down into the earth was some of what a lot of the spiritual teachers are calling, actually to move into the ascension, we're going to move through our past and move through maybe some of the hard pieces. And what I took from this image was that we get to skip and dance along the way. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. I know that the spiritual journey is often gets a bad rap, or meditation gets a bad rap for being serious and challenging and hard. And I want to say, yes, it can be those things. And it can also be delightful. It can be fun. And so, if you're one of those people who has the focus on the really hard stuff and really serious aspects of this, and maybe you've forgotten a little of the fun of this, we're going to bring that back. And so, I want you in the chat to start thinking about what energizes you, what's pleasurable to you, what is fun. Yes, with Let's Dance. Absolutely. That is the image that I saw, was just all of us dancing along this path, because why not? Life can be hard and challenging and serious. And I would offer that if we can bring fun and delightedness to that, we can. And so I want to hear, besides dancing, I know for me, what else brings you fun? And I know that this can be challenging for some of you. I know for me, when I started down this journey, I was like, fun. God, I don't know. What do I do for fun? I had no idea. I had to really rack my brain, which is kind of sad, but true. I do love to dance. I do love to notice beauty. I also love to sing. So I don't know if we have any singers out there, but I absolutely love to sing. And so I want to encourage you to think about things that you don't necessarily do for a purpose, right? Like maybe it's not thinking about what fun you have in your job or your work and in the things that you produce, but just something that you do for silly fun, right? Are you a person who likes to puzzle? Are you a person who, like me, likes to sing or dance? I know I like one of the things I love and have a lot of fun with is words. I know this is kind of a strange one. Somebody's saying in the chat that they sing their words all the time. Absolutely, I do that too. So, and I want you to think about, right, as I smile and laugh with you, I want you to see if you can bring a smile to your face. See if you can bring a little bit of that joy that is here, right, into your life. So what is it that makes you laugh or lighten up? Improv? I love improv comedy. Anybody else love improv comedy? Okay, so those are kinds of things. The words I love. I love how our language, I was thinking about the word whole, and it just made me laugh. So some of you either just thought of the word WHOLE, whole, and some of you just thought of the word HOLE, whole. And it just makes me laugh that the same word could mean everything or nothing. And it's just a little W that makes a difference. So I know a whole. And I mean, somebody, whoever created this language, right, had to have a great sense of humor. All right. So I want you to think about maybe when you were a kid, what were the things that you loved to do as a kid? And I know I just moved into a new house and there are these kids next door and they giggle. Oh my gosh, do they giggle with abandon? Yeah. Another one in the chat says they couldn't find the right buttons and they just started laughing. Yeah. So there is something divine about smiling. There is something divine about laughter. And that is what I'm trying to convey to you, right? Is that it isn't just intended to be this hard journey. It's also intended to be the joy and the laughter and the hilariousness of this journey. So, how can we bring more dance? How can we bring more song or more skipping, right? Into the journey. And the reason that that's important is because as we go into the depths of ourselves, as we move into these healing places, it's nice to have some waypoints, right? For fun. Touch into that part too. So just be thinking about those things that get you to laugh, that get you to lighten up, not necessarily for any purpose. I mean, I am someone who's created this life where I get to do what I love and I have a lot of fun in my work. And so if that is yours too, that's great. But for today, let's be thinking about those things that maybe aren't for any purpose. Oh, they just Nikki, Nikki just said when my soul is happy, I can't stop laughing. And apparently when I'm happy, I can't get the words out. So I want you to just try putting a smile on your face. Just for a moment. See if you can bring an authentic, genuine smile to your face. Just let yourself feel the joy of that. Because when we think about the why of our lives, okay, so why are you here? Why are you in this life? I would offer that why has something to do with joy or peace or love. Those are all things that make me smile. So I want you to try to connect in with that why. This is the why you knew as a kid when you could giggle with abandon. And that's the energy that I want you to tap into this morning as we meditate. Is just that abandon of all of the hardships. To let yourself just be free. And the idea is that a lot of times we want to get free from the body. And I get it. This stuff can be hard. And I would always say that we need to meet ourselves where we are. So if where you are today is not in joy, that's okay. I want you to meet yourself right where you are. And then as we practice freedom in the body, we bring in smiles, we bring in joy, we bring in laughter. That is how we have freedom in this journey. That is how we head down this path into who knows where we're going. And we can skip and dance and sing along the way for the sole reason that it's fun and that is part of our why of being here. So let's get to it. Good morning, everybody who's still joining us. We are talking about fun today and enjoying the journey. We're just about to step into the meditation. So, how I want you to get started is to close your eyes and settle into whatever you're sitting on, laying on. Settle into what is supporting your body. Let your body maybe relax into that support. I want you to see if you can put a little smile on your face. And now I want you to focus all of your attention on your breath. So really notice what happens on that inhale. What happens as your breath comes into your body? And bring all of your attention to your exhale. What happens as your breath leaves your body? Notice if you can still have that smile on your face or if everything just got really serious. And just notice your breath. You can't do this wrong. Do you notice the temperature coming in or out? Do you notice the rise and fall of your chest? Do you notice the sound? Whatever you choose to notice, give your whole self to that observation. What can you notice about your breath in this moment? See if you're still focused on your breath. And if you're not, bring your attention to your breath. And now I want you to take a big, deep breath into the bottom of your belly. Let it really expand and contract. And just notice, what does your belly feel like this morning? Let's give a little hello to this part of your body. And if fun and smiling is something that has become foreign to you, maybe remind yourself that it's safe to have fun. Remind yourself that fun and joy are a part of this life. Here for you as well. Now let's move into the heart. So follow that breath right into your heart space. Notice what happens as you place your attention in the heart. For me, I automatically smile and see what happens for you as you tune into this heart frequency, just noticing what's in the heart. Fantastic. Now, I want you to think about or remember when you were a kid and you would just laugh. What were your favorite forms of play? Just let yourself smile at the memory of that. Maybe, like for me, this is where I remembered my love of singing. Is it something that you can bring into your life? They do have adult kickball leagues. What were your favorite forms of play? And now let yourself remember maybe a time that's more recent where you could laugh and lighten up. What energizes you? What brings you pleasure? Let yourself just remember that moment and feel into that pleasure, feel into that energizing notion of smiling. Gathering in community is what makes me smile in these days. Let yourself just let yourself feel that in the heart, that joy, that laughter, that fun. And see if with your attention, if it can grow and expand in your space from your heart, maybe up the front of you to the top of your head, maybe down the backside, filling every space in between. If it's been a long time for you since you felt joy, just let yourself imagine what it could feel like, what it might feel like. Your soul knows. And just lean into that feeling, feeling the left side of your body. And now the right side of your body. Filling any holes of you, HOLES, so that you might know the whole of you, WHOLE. You're doing amazing. Now take a moment to notice that we are all together in this field of joy and fun and laughter. And notice how that connection with one another amplifies the experience. Maybe the smile on your face gets a little bigger, a little more genuine. I know I'm about to hop out of my chair from all of this energy. Feel the ecstaticness of that feeling. And see if you'd like to commit to bringing more joy, more fun, more laughter on your journey. And see if you could create this as an anchor for today that you can pull back to, but also step off from by committing to bringing more of this into your focus. The drama of our lives is really attractive as a short term fix. But joy, love, and peace are why we are here. And they're not a quick fix, but a sustained passion of our journey. Put one last big smile on your face. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. You can stretch your body. You can put some joy in the chat. Thank you for joining me in this idea of freedom in our journey, right? That original image that I saw was us dancing and skipping along our path. And so I hope we brought a little bit of that today. And know that I'm really grateful because it does amplify our experience when we come together to do this. So I'm going to put another link in the chat because I am relatively new to teaching for the Heart Coherence community, but I will be back every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern, except hilariously, next Sunday, Kyle is going to teach his class for me because I'm going to be on vacation. But I just put a link in the chat to something that I call a clarity call because my work is as an intuitive coach and a meditation guide. And so, what that means is if there's a place that you're stuck, a place that you're not sure where to turn, or you're not sure how to take the next step, you get on a free 20-minute call with me because you're part of Heart Coherence. And we take a look at it together and we see what your next step is and we bring clarity to you. So I hope you'll take advantage of that and know that I am so grateful for all of you who showed up today on this holiday here in the States and to commit to creating the life that has joy and peace and love along the way. And so thank you so much for being here, everybody. And we'll see you on Sunday at 11. Please join the community if you haven't already. The link is in the chat. All right, everybody. Be well.